you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
So my kids are right now playing outside. So cute. I love it. So I got an email from Tonnie Smith. Let me quickly read you the email so that I tried as best as possible to answer it. So he's writing, I just graduated with my master's in motion pictures and television. I love filmmaking. I live in Atlanta. I need to find consistent work here in editing while I work on writing my own scripts. I'd even produce commercials, yet I need to get my foot in the door somewhere. Do you know of anyone here that will hire me? I have a portfolio of work that I've done. I don't want to work a full-time corporate job because then my days will have limitations in reference to filming. Right now, I'm temping, yet I need a solid alternative for creative work where I can at least make $700 to $1,000 a week. I need a job that is stable yet allows me the freedom to produce my films, music film videos during the week. Any assistance is valued. Okay, let's try to break it down. So let's break it down. I think your first question is actually, I don't want to work in a full-time corporate job. And I agree with you on that because once you are in something outside of what you want to do, and that is filmmaking, then let's say you work for an office and you get paid regularly. That will kind of tie you down and how should I say that? You will get used to the comfortable life that you get a regular paycheck. And the more you are absorbed in that type of security, the less you are willing to go out, risk something, and pursue basically your dreams. If I would be in your shoes and would be just coming out of school, I would really try to build something immediately that is within the vicinity of filmmaking and that what you want to do. I think you have two choices. You either start as an assistant, for other filmmakers and learn, to perfect a certain aspect in your line of work, whether it's like PAing or filming, or editing as an assistant editor. So I would really try to, even if this is not exactly, let's say you have to work as a production assistant or as a camera assistant, even though it's not exactly what you want to do, let's say you want to become an editor, at least you need to start surrounding yourself in that, with those type of people and start making connections in that field. If you go out into a different job in the corporate world, then that is your type of people that you will surround yourself with, and those are the ones who kind of define your circle and your future. Because I heard many people say that your destiny is based on your 5 closest people you surround yourself with. So then you wrote also, I need a job that is stable yet allows me the freedom to produce my films and music videos during the week. So I think that's almost oxymoronic, because after you did your job, you'll be very tired. And there's cognitively, we have only a limited amount of resources that we can use our brain, especially for decision making and creativity. So for example, if you sit in an office from 9 till 5, right? Yeah, and you make $1,000 a week, as you wrote that you want to make that type of money, then the rest of the day, it will be very hard to sit down and then really work on your art. So I would always try to find a way where you can combine the money-making part that is obviously important in order to live and survive, always to connect it with something that's at least close enough to what you want to do. So yeah, I have an example The way how I started my career was I went actually to a Jewish religious school for people after college to learn about Judaism. So you'll learn Talmud Torah all day long. And then I had I was in Israel, I was living in Israel, I went to the school, and I had my laptop and my camera with me. And then the administration was just asking me, hey, do you want to make like a promotional film for our, sister organization? And that's how I got basically started. So that's another way of using your environment that's around you and figure out how can you utilize that environment in order to make a film for them. So I think that is a good idea to get started. So if you work already in a corporate job, what I couldn't read from your email, and if you do already, or if it was just like a plan of yours, that is a good idea. Once you're already in, don't just quit it, but figure out how you can bring in your talents as a filmmaker and see how you can get started, and then start experimenting. I call it always like paid film school, because I don't want to make films that have no result, whether the result is into something that I can use for my portfolio, and ideally I would always like to make some sort of money that I can do and use and support myself, and then later on my family. So that would be my quick take on your email. So email me more if you need more clarity, or if something is like I didn't explain it right. So I see you in my next episode. Till then, right? Bye bye.